I'm Colette, and I'm one of the organisers of the Rhythm Riot.
Yeah, I'm Robin, and we're a couple and we run the Rhythm Riot together. We realised that we were going to other events and loved them, but they weren't really hitting the spot. Our club had its own flavour, and we're into the 50s rhythm and blues, and the other clubs were focusing mostly on rock and roll and rockabilly, which we like as well. But there was this little gap, and we just thought really we'd like the weekender that we would love, and so we put the framework together. It's the first time we sold out ahead of the date, so the event sold out a few times before, but usually on the day people come to book and we run out of accommodation. This time we sold out 4 weeks before.
One of the great things I think about the Rhythm Riot is that you don't know what the highlights are going to be. So it's one of those occasions where something just happens. People are all in a certain place at a certain time, and it just creates the most brilliant memory.
Welcome everybody to the Northern Monkeys Christmas party. One in and one out. Ladies and gentlemen, step forward and enjoy the party.
So you often find musicians or bands playing somewhere on the site that aren't on the bill, but they'll attract a crowd and have a good time.
Yeah, there was another band that actually played all the way to and from the car cruise, just in the back of a truck. It wasn't even their truck. They just met somebody there and said, "Can we jump in and play?" And they played all the way, despite the rain, right the way through.
Well, it's just the atmosphere and good music and friendly people. And
dancing mainly,
dancing,
it's good fun,
mainly,
good
yeah.
atmosphere.
Dancing all night, lots of friendly people, fantastic.
No, first time, and it's absolutely brilliant. I think there's a very high benchmark.
Just cars, music, you know, the idea of being locked away for a weekend where, you know, everyone's into the same stuff, everyone's dressed a similar sort of way, it's just great.
The weekenders we have in Germany too, but here's better.
Meeting friends really. It's listening to music and meeting the friends, people you haven't seen for a while. You know, we all come from different parts of the country and parts of the world, and getting together and have a good time with each other, you know.
The cruise at the Rhythm Riot, again, is something that developed from just a spontaneous event at an early Rhythm Riot. I think it was the second one. There were a few people who brought their cars along because they realised they were going to, you know, the first one there were a couple of cars, and then other people bring them next time. And someone said, we should just take them for a ride around the site, so just so everybody can see the cars. So I think there were only about 15 or 20 cars, and we all just drove around the Pontin site, and everybody was sort of coming out to have a look. And then someone said, we should go into Rye, let's head to Rye. And it was just one of those, yeah, let's do it moments. And as I say, about 20 cars headed off into Rye, and as we hit the high street, the whole town came to a standstill. Everybody ran out of the shops, and they were all like waving, and we ran through the town a couple of times. We came back and we said, really, we need to formalise this. This is so good.
I totally love vintage clothing and have done since I was quite a young teenager. I think even before I found the scene, I used to rummage around charity shops and things and get clothes there. I'm very happy about eBay now because it just makes life so much easier.
We had vintage cars and we was looking for clothing to wear with the vintage cars, and we found a lot of it was, what should I say, not the best quality clothing, so we decided to get into it. We have to show the weekends and we try and find stock during the week. We travel everywhere. It can be from private collections, it can be auctions, even clothing museums, which are clearing out some of their stuff. We try to make it that you can come in and buy it and wear it. You know, it's ready to wear. It's not, you don't have to repair it or wash it. It's ready to go, you know.
I think we've both got really similar style, and we kind of mix it up with new stuff and vintage stuff.
When I started going to jumble sales, you could get stuff from the 30s and 40s really easily, and it was just, they were beautiful clothes and you just loved them, so and it comes from there, I think.
I personally prefer like reproduction stuff because I find that it fits me better.
I found an old stock. It's this old stock. I found a big old stock. It was a really lucky number.
Having our hair done.
We're having our hair done.
We don't normally look like this.
And then we've got a black and white photography shoot this afternoon.
Great. All right. Well, I'll let you get on.
Okay, thank you.
Are you happy with your hair?
Yes. Yeah, I think it looks dead sexy.
Lots of people feel that there will be no Rhythm Riot when the older artists go, and we don't believe that at all. Sometimes the reaction we get after the Rhythm Riot to the younger bands is phenomenal, and sometimes stronger than the original older headline artists. So I think they're a massive part of the event, and they will take the event forward. You know, that it won't be the end of the Rhythm Riot just when we lose the older guys.
For instance, the Domestic Bumblebees from Sweden, absolutely incredible, fantastic musicians, great guys, real fans of the music, working on so many projects, so really at the heart of a whole core of stuff that's going on in Sweden at the moment.
Dream of every boy in town, but you don't know what I'm putting down. There's more to this fella than meets the eye.
My name is Tobias Einestad, and I play double bass.
My name is Daniel, and I play the guitar and lead vocals. And then we have Johan on the drums.
Yeah, Johan played the drums.
The last night was really terrific, I think. The live music was just superb. Yeah. That's her speciality.
This is my speciality of standing at the
camera.
front by the stage and just kind of screaming at whoever's in front of me.
And throwing her knickers.
We met at a club and I asked Colette to dance, so we'd learnt to dance separately, just on the scene, and for me that was just another thing down the line. I had the DJing work and the car and the clothes before I learnt to dance, so I don't see myself as a dancer, even though we teach dance now. For me, it's all about music, and the dance is an expression of the music. So.
Yeah, and for me, it was when I met these people at a party. They said, if you like this, you can, we can teach you to jive. So it was just really by practicing with them, and then once you can do a little bit, you can go out to a club, then you can dance with everybody, and it just evolves from there. The people make the Rhythm Riot, absolutely. It's their passion, their enthusiasm, and they sustain it and develop it all the time. We talk about it evolving, but it's the people that make it evolve.
The crowd itself is the Rhythm Riot, the energy that they bring along. If they throw themselves into it, then it generates its own ethereal atmosphere.
So part of my enjoyment of the Rhythm Riot is definitely people watching, and I don't have a great deal of time for it, but sometimes, when everything else is going fine, just standing back and just watching it is just fantastic. Seeing people and people meet and people having a good time, people really relax, and as you say, brilliant clothes. It's just wonderful, and I love Saturday night. I love seeing all the outfits that people wear. It's just brilliant.